everyone, happy Friday and welcome to Good Things. This week my co-host is Fenrir. He's available for adoption through Camp Companion. Start by checking out how awesome the garden looks in the labyrinth, thanks to our gardening ministry. Fen's good thing of the week is his ball, right Fen? Up next, I'm going to turn it over to Kendall Hughes to explain his new project, Three Rivers Restorative Justice.
I'm Kendall Hughes. I'm a United Methodist minister, and I recently retired from being a chaplain in the Federal Bureau of Prisons. And I have since then started a program in conjunction with another individual called Three Rivers Restorative Justice. We have met with what's called the Juvenile Justice Committee, which is out of the Dodge, Fillmore, and Olmsted counties, but mainly going to be in Olmsted in the Rochester area. And they will be giving us cases with, starting off initially with youth property crimes. And instead of this young person potentially getting a felony and going into prison, we will give the opportunity for them to sit down and speak with the person that they harmed. And what we need are going to be people who can facilitate those cases as they are given to us. Restorative justice addresses that issue by keeping people from going into the prison system. It deals with crime in other ways. So there's the whole issue of COVID, and they're looking for ways to reduce the prison numbers, and restorative justice is a very effective way to do that. At the same time, and probably the greatest emphasis for restorative justice, is how our current justice system relies on force, relies on violence to address when a harm has been caused, and it dehumanizes people. What we saw in the George Floyd case was a manifestation of what happens in the criminal justice system every day, which is that the agents of that system are dehumanizing people who are accused of some kind of a crime. And it's just not in the public eye, but once a person goes into the custody of the police and goes into prison, they're strip searched, they're ripped away from their families are traumatized by this, and the daily life in prison is dehumanizing. And so we're looking at a way, instead of calling this person a criminal or an inmate or a perpetrator, they're still a person. They're a person who's caused harm, and they need to be treated like a person and to be humanized. And also to bring in the community. We've seen recently the community saying, we need to have a voice. We need to be able to speak out, and they've been trying to find a way. Restorative justice brings the community in from the beginning to ask them, how do you think we should heal this harm that has been caused by this person's action? And they have an equal voice along with the person harmed and the person who caused harm in finding a restorative way. People don't change because of punishment. People don't change because we shame them. It might stop them for a moment, but people change when there's empathy, when they understand the harm they've caused, and they want to no longer hurt people anymore. And people are healed when they actually are able to express their concerns, ask their questions, and see that this person who caused the harm has genuinely repented of what they've done, is apologetic for what they've done, and they try to make it right. That brings healing to the people who've been hurt by crime. So
make sure you check out Three Rivers Restorative Justice's new website at trrj.org and in the description below. We also want to celebrate the ways that church is happening outside of our building. We want to celebrate Mary Ellen's contribution, as she's been taping the postlude for Vespers at Charterhouse in order to offer church to all of the people living at Charterhouse. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys Sunday at Drive-In Worship, and then back here next Friday for some more good things. In the meantime, keep doing those good things.